Welcome to this support video on the Google Workspace Service Adjustments project. This video will showcase the upcoming changes to your Google Workspace account, which includes your Google email and Drive files. This video is designed specifically for students. To summarize the Google Workspace service changes that Google is implementing, let's take a look at some of the history. February of 2021 came with an announcement from Google that outlined a new model for Google Workspace for Education. The major change being an end to unlimited storage in July 2022. UCLA and several other UCs were effective in securing a 2-year extension to this service. That extension allowed us to continue services, and Google's new storage licensing policies will go into effect for the UCLA campus on November 1st, 2024. Our current storage significantly exceeds the new model's limit, and UCLA must reduce this by the implementation date of November 1st to ensure uninterrupted service for the entire campus. Are you and your data part of this reduction effort? The Google Workspace for Education service is comprised of any data in UCLA personal drives, Google Mail, photos, shared drives, and shared accounts for all affiliate groups using the UCLA campus environment. Google treats individual storage in My Drives and Shared Drive collaborative spaces separately. These drives may be subject to different UCLA storage limits. Now I'll turn it over to Andrew Davis to explain what is changing specifically for your group and what you can do.
Thanks, Tony. Let's go over the changes that are happening for students. There will be a caveat for those that are part of the class of 2024. Here is a list of changes that can be expected for the UCLA student body. Students without academic employee appointment have a permanent baseline quota of 20 gigabytes. Students with academic employee appointment are receiving a one-term extension for all personal drives through fall quarter 2024. Shared drives that are connected to university research and contain research-related data are also eligible for the one-year extension, but will require registration. It will not be automatically applied as with your personal drives. Register your shared drive by completing the shared drive registration form as soon as possible, preferably a minimum of 1 week prior to the June 27th deadline. Forms will be prioritized on a first-come, first-served basis. Google Photos will also be disabled on June 27th for all users. If you are part of the graduating class of 2024, you have a different set of changes. The graduating class of 2024 will have account changes that look similar to fellow alumni. Google Drive will be disabled on June 27th, 2024, leaving only Google Mail available for this group. These mail accounts will be limited to a baseline quota of 5 gigabytes. Google Photos will be disabled on June 27th for all users. Those with UCLA Google Workspace accounts with storage that exceed the baseline quota of 5 gigabytes after the effective date of June 27th will experience service interruptions that escalate in severity as we approach the November 1st deadline for campus compliance. Please follow the instructions on the alumni webinar to learn more about what to do if you are part of the class of 2024. We will now return to instructions for continuing students that are attending the 2024-2025 school year. A quick note about extension eligibility. Personal drives. UCLA has procured extensions that will automatically apply to personal drives, preventing service interruption and loss of data through June 2025. This applies to Google Workspace accounts for faculty, emeriti, academic deans, recalled employees, academic appointees, non-faculty, postdoc, and medical residents. You do not need to register these drives. Students with academic appointments on June 27th will be granted a temporary extension through fall quarter. However, students without an appointment by this date can submit a request for an extension on the Google Workspace website using this form. Remember that this extension ends June of 2025, so begin reducing your storage now. Now, shared drives. Shared drives that are research related are eligible for the same extension once you have completed the shared drive registration form. If you are unsure about what data counts towards your shared drives versus your personal drive, see the following. What counts towards a shared drive versus personal drive storage? It's important to know that shared drives contain their own files that add to its storage. If documents are shared with you, then they are part of the shared drive. Although photos that are not stored in your Google Photo application are part of a shared drive, Google Photos in general is being discontinued. Messages and attachments, your calendar, all contacts, and Meet call recordings are part of your personal drive. What can students do to take action now? Check your current storage usage. It is important to know how much storage you are using relative to the permanent baseline quota of 20 gigabytes so that you know how much you need to reduce. Also, determine if you or your classmates utilize data from shared drives. The next thing we advise you to do is to find the largest emails in your Google Mail and the largest files stored in your Google Drive. Identifying these files will help you prioritize which files should be transferred or deleted first, as they take up the most space and may take the most time to remove. There are 2 knowledge-based articles that cover these topics that can be found on the Google Workspace Service Adjustments website. Use the following QR code or see the links in the description. Next, begin removing and transferring data as soon as possible. Visit the Tips for Storage Hygiene page of the Google Workspace Service Adjustments website and the How Do I Download and Delete Photos and Videos knowledge-based article for guidance and step-by-step instructions on how to reduce your storage. Finally, reach out for help. You can email the help desk at help@it.ucla.edu to request personalized assistance. We are all affected by this change. We are all invested in this. We are here to help you. If you want to see instructional demos on useful topics to support your storage reduction efforts, Eugene Acosta has a series of videos that can help you. These videos are also located on the Google Workspace Service Adjustments website.
Now that you know the changes that will impact your data and what you can do before the deadline, please remember that we are here to support you. Visit the Google Workspace website for helpful tips, the most up-to-date adjustment changes for your group, and more. Schedule time with an IT professional for personalized assistance by emailing help@it.ucla.edu. You can also contact us by phone at 267-HELP. You can find additional links for the actions shown in this video in the description below under Resources. Thank you for watching this video on Google Workspace Service Adjustments.